Good evening, this is Rachel Brose reporting for History Network News. More than a year ago from today, there was a lot of controversy occurring in Montgomery, Alabama after a black woman by the name of Rosa Parks, who was 42, refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white man on December 1, 1955. Parks was sitting behind 10 seats that were reserved for whites. When a white man entered the bus and a white section was full, the bus driver, James Blake, told 4 blacks to stand up and move to the back of the bus to let the man sit there. 3 of them complied while Mrs. Parks quietly refused to give up her seat. "People always say that I didn't give up my seat because I was tired," Mrs. Parks said, "but that isn't true. I was not tired physically, no. The only tired I was tired of giving in." Mrs. Parks was an active member of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. She was arrested and convicted of violating the Jim Crow laws. Mrs. Parks appealed her conviction and challenged the legality of segregation. Following Mrs. Parks' actions, civil rights activists began boycotting the Montgomery bus system. By December 5, 1955, 90% of Montgomery's black citizens stayed off the buses, which was devastating for the bus system since 70% of bus riders were blacks. We are here this evening to inform you that the boycott has come to a conclusion. The boycott was led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that lasted 13 months. With that, the U.S. Supreme Court has declared that segregation on public buses is unconstitutional. We are living in a changing nation. Black citizens are fighting for the equality they desire. Rosa Parks is just one person who is changing our nation for the better. This is Rachel Brose reporting for History Network News. Have a nice evening.